Welcome, everybody, to the NFL Draft Geek podcast. I'm Brian Johannes, and on this episode, we're going to take a look at Tennessee outside linebacker, pass rusher, Darrell Taylor. And if you're not familiar with these film room sessions, what I like to do is highlight some clips of each of these prospects, just to kind of give you a glimpse of what they can offer. Let's go ahead and get started. This first clip that we're going to look at, the reason I wanted to point it out is it just goes to see the closing speed. Now, Darrell Taylor, he's lined up here. You can see the burst. He tends to line up as the strong side outside linebacker. He's usually on over the tight end. And so in this game, you saw him matched up a lot with Georgia's Isaac Nada. But what I wanted to show with this first clip is just his athleticism. Georgia's in a wildcat formation. Elijah Holyfield is the running back here. He's going to kind of start off going to his left before he tries to cut up the middle. Darrell Taylor is going to be a left unblocked, and his speed and acceleration really just kind of stands out here. So if we watch this clip play out, you'll notice left unblocked, and he's just able to accelerate forward. He doesn't finish with the tackle, but just his ability to just accelerate and even make a subtle adjustment to the running back just goes to show some of that athletic ability. All right, in this next clip, what I wanted to show, and I'm going to highlight in the next several clips, is just his pass rushing ability. Right here, we have, he's on the left-hand side, once again, kind of the strong side. We see the tight end right here. He's going to come off, and it's just going to show, once again, his lateral agility. So if we look here, he's going to come off, and he's engaged. Right there, the right tackle's got him, kind of has him, it looks like he's just stonewalled and not going to be able to go anywhere. But Taylor's going to keep pushing, and he's going to get a little crease to the inside, and then he's able to just accelerate through that to get the sack. And let's watch that in full speed. So we'll get it, break through that. Just once again, just showing, not only effort, but just that ability to kind of just make a lateral move, get to the edge of that offensive tackle, and just burst through to finish with a sack. So we saw a little bit of the power and burst there from Taylor. In this clip, he's down here on the left side. You're just going to see a lot more of this burst bend, and he's going to get a strip sack. And Isaac Nada's going to be looking to block him here. Not going to really get the best block, as we see here. He's able to just kind of make a club type of swipe type move. Running back's going to kind of come over to try and help pick him up. He's going to be able to just use speed, turn the corner. And if we look at that real quick, once again, a little swat move. Okay, he's able to use that ankle flexibility. He doesn't really sink his hips and bend around the edge, but he's able to plant those feet wide and turn around so that he can get to the quarterback. And as you see here, he's going to be able to swipe down at the ball to get the strip sack. Now, this play doesn't work out well because Isaac Nada takes it in for a touchdown. But if we see the end zone view, once again, hey, kind of use this as a swipe move to get past Nada. Hey, watch his feet here. He's able to just kind of bend around and get that strip sack. We see that again in this clip. So Taylor's once again up here, kind of the strong side. We don't have a tight end in this formation, but this would be considered the strong side. Just speed and that bend. He's just going to use pure speed to beat that right tackle off the line and then just bend around that edge. Once again, another strip sack off of Jake Fromm. So as we see, here's the end zone view. He's kind of wide, out here, probably the wide 9, and not necessarily a wide 9, but kind of a 9 technique. And once again, just pure speed. This tackle cannot get the depth on him. Watch his feet once again, able to bend around that edge. It's not a pure bend, but using that ankle flexibility, fly around and get the strip sack. So Taylor, the thing about him, that we're seeing is he has the ability to win athletically around the edge. He's got the speed. He's got the bend. He's got some, lateral quickness. The problem, though, is too much in this game. Right? He's having to win off of his athleticism. You don't see a lot of pass rushing moves. You don't see him setting up things. It's a lot of just him winning with his athletic ability. Now, Darrell Taylor's much more than just a pass rusher. He also does play the run pretty well. This play, the run's going to be kind of in the middle to the left, so it's not going to really go to his side. But what I wanted to point out here is just his ability to set the edge. Going against the tight end, Isaac Nada once again, he's able to come up here, use his hands well to engage, and then set a good edge. He's got that outside leverage. If this ball was to come outside, he's in the perfect position to get out there and get that stop. We see that here. So the last clip we saw, he was able to set the edge. The run didn't come to his side. But in this case, he is able to set this edge. So he sets a hard edge right here. Okay, running back has to cut it up. Here's a play that, it's going to be a quick handoff to the receiver. He's still able to force this receiver to have to cut it up. He's able to shed and make the tackle. So not only can Darrell Taylor rush the passer, he's able to take on blockers, especially tight ends, and be a factor in the run game. All right, the last clip that I did want to show you just goes to show his motor. And one of the things that I look at defensive linemen, especially ends, is how is their motor? How is their effort? Are they going to be a player that just kind of, if they have a play, they're going to make the play, and if it goes the opposite side, they just kind of take the play off. In this play, and he did this every once in a while, he kind of falls back into a, as a coverage guy, and he kind of is lined up here. Hey, the pass is going to the other side. He's floating back. You don't really see him. But as the pass goes to this running back, he makes a couple moves. Look who you see right here at the bottom of the screen. That's number 19. That's Taylor. And look at this acceleration to come up and get an angle. He's hustling from all the way on the other side, practically the other sideline. And he's seeing that he has a shot. If Swift is able to break another tackle, he's got this angle to stop him. And it's just little plays like that kind of stand out and just show the hustle. And he showed it throughout the game too, really working to get off blocks, constantly rushing. I showed that clip, his first, his sack of the game. He was able to, even though he got engaged, he was still able to kind of keep working, get to the edge, and eventually get that sack. Taylor's got good size, 6'4", 255 pounds. He's a senior. He's tested. To me, he's best served, I think, in a 3-4 as a pass rusher. I think the skill set that you see, his ability to play the run, his ability to play rush the passer as a speed guy. I think he's best served in that 3-4 as the pass rusher. I think he could play in a 4-3 as a strong side linebacker. He's got a little Anthony Barr in his skill set. He plays a lot of the same style as him. But I think his best fit is going to be in that 3-4 or a 4-3 under. Definitely a talented player. I think he's definitely a guy that can be a starter in the NFL. I kind of got him in the starter to quality starter type range, just because he's got a lot of traits. And I think if he can continue to develop his pass rushing moves and actually have some moves rather than his pure athleticism, I think he could be an even better prospect. I would not be shocked if he's at the end of the first round type pass rusher, just because of his traits and his skill set. Well, that's going to go ahead and do it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you subscribe. You follow me on Twitter at draft_Brian. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.